From Cobb County, Georgia, we welcome you to baseball from Truist Park. Tonight, a battle of two first-place squads between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Atlanta Braves. Alongside Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, and Danny, as pitching matchups go, it doesn't get much better than what we've got here for this one.
Well, Matt, these are two of the best in the business. Two guys that throw a lot of strikes, and if their game is on, we should have a very low-scoring ball game with these two elite starting pitchers.
It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Phil Niekro gets the call for game one of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, this is one of the game's all-time best pitchers. Over 300 career wins, and he's been doing his thing for a long time. It'll be interesting to see if he can continue that solid work in this one today, Matt.
Stepping up is Ozzie Smith, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
The shortstop, Ozzie.
Here's the first pitch to him. First and 4 here to start the weekend as the game's first pitch is taken, and it's strike one. Well, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, I'm looking forward to this one. They got their ace on the mound today. You get to the ballpark, you're ready to go. You're watching video. You know this guy is going to put his best foot forward, execute pitches to all quadrants. The opposition's got to be on point if they're going to have a chance today.
Sent on the ground out to second. Albies brings it in, and there's one gone to start the night. Now a chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, they need Matt Carpenter to get back on track. Looking at the last game, it was 0 for 3, but it was the way he went about that 0 for 3. He didn't look very aggressive, and actually, he looked kind of lost to me. I'm wanting to see a different player in that batter's box today.
That brings in Tommy Edman. Weak grounder down the first baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Bases are empty, one man out. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And Jones will handle this one for out number 2.
Michael Lee.
So now here is Michael Lee, and with numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up. First pitch coming, here it is.
Hey.
Popped him up. Contreras over to his right. No problem with this one, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Cardinals. And now the Braves will get their initial shot here. No score. Jack Flaherty gets the start for St. Louis in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, I'm really excited to watch this guy in this one. He's strung together a solid season up to this point. ERA in the low 2s, and that's not an easy thing to do in this day and age of high-scoring games and home runs and teams filled with guys that get hit throughout the lineup. This is a really good pitcher.
So stepping in is Chipper Jones. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. In there for strike one. And fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, this team's in the grind part of their schedule right now. Just had a short homestand, able to say hello to the family, kiss the wife, tuck the kids in at night, and they're back on the road again. This should be interesting to see the energy this team plays with today. classic case of the front shoulder flying open on that off-speed.
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him.
Of course, the crowd is going to get on him a little bit here, but I find it hard to believe there was any intention there. Bottom of the first, you never want to dig yourself a hole on the mound just to send a message.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. He'll check in with an average still south of 230, 9 homers and 46 driven in. Ball two.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
Here he comes on 2-0. And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
Line hard down the line and right. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Now a move over to first. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Here now the 2-2. Jones gets his lead at first, nobody out. Swung on and belted. Get out the rye bread and mustard, Grandma. It's grand salami time. So a 2-run homer down the line in right field, number 10 for him on the year. And it's given Atlanta a 2-0 lead.
What a way to start this one off. Scoreless top of the frame, and you answer with a bomb at the bottom of the first.
That brings up David Justice. So take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball one. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty. Everything on the outer half of the plate.
Bases are empty here, nobody out. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Into the windup and the pitch. And that's swung on and missed, so good work on the mound will take care of the National League's leading hitter, and there's one away.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
That'll bring up Hank Aaron. And it's fouled away. Still only one out in the inning. And he lays off for ball one. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Joe McDonald.
Hey, Joe McDonald, he's a tough guy to figure out sometimes, D-Row. One inning, he'll be giving that inside corner. The next inning, he doesn't give much of that inside corner. His zone fluctuates a lot.
You know, Dan, you could see some definite confusion on the face of some hitters today. Questioning in the strike zone. One pitch is a strike on the outer half. The next time it's a ball. Kind of a little cat and mouse with the umpire when you should be focused on the pitcher.
And he fouls this one off. The next 1-2 pitch. And 2-2.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Fouled off.
Hey, last two pitches back-to-back, off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He can pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. When you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. He'll enter play with a good chance to get over 300. He's at 298, a dozen home runs, and 36 RBIs. The 1-1.
Ball, that's low.
Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
When a pitcher puts you in the proverbial rocking chair like he's doing right now, you have to take a deep breath. You can't start trying to guess along with him. Trust your fundamentals and stay.
And the shortstop is under it to make the play, retiring the side. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. Second inning coming up. It's now 2-0 Atlanta. Second inning set to go, and next it'll be the fleet-footed first baseman, Mcguire.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. A ball and a strike to the Cardinals' first baseman. Knuckleball taken inside for a strike.
You know, from an offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher. But if he's going to locate like that, this is going to be a tough day.
Here comes the 1-2. Is laid off for ball 2. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he comes back with one down and in for ball 3.
And this is where he's especially dangerous, because if you walk him, he can steal a base on you. But if you lay a fastball in there, he can take you deep, too.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Aaron moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
That is fit. The catcher, number 4.
All right, the Atlanta Braves attack you on defense this way. And guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
Yadier Molina comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Batting average down in the low 210s. 3 homers and 32 driven in. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. And this is yanked hard down the left field line. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. The throw into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. And now, Tyler O'Neill. As he'll come up empty as he tried to hunt down the knuckleball at strike one. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes.
I got to count 1 and 2.
And it's fouled away. Now another 1-2. Hit on the ground out to short. He's got it. And boy, an error saver there at first if he kept his foot on the bag. He did. Oh, what a play for the second out.
The third baseman, number 13, Matt Carpenter.
So a man at second here with 2 away. And that brings up Matt Carpenter. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. As you'll watch a knuckleball that finds the zone for strike 1. 2 out here and a runner at second. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
0-2 is the count.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. 1 left for the Cardinals. They're down 2-0. Last half of the second set to go. And here comes Andrew.
The center fielder, Andrew.
Here's the first pitch. And here's one that misses to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 6 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. The 1-2. Hit back up the middle. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Batting 7.
The St. Louis Cardinals attack you on defense in this fashion.
Freeman.
And I'm locking in today on outfielder Tyler O'Neill for one reason, people. This guy is absolutely jacked. I mean, probably the most shredded guy in the game. Light tower power, and offers his manager some versatility in the outfield as well.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Batting 8, the catcher, Yadier Contreras.
Stepping in for the Braves, William Contreras. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Now here's the first offering. As he'll take a changeup here for strike 1.
Hey, I got to really commend this pitcher right here. Was able to regroup in between innings. Something happened in the dugout because he's on point coming out for the second.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the field super quick.
And he fouls this one off. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now. Two out, nobody on. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Gotta find a way to keep his hands back.
This is foul right side. Fouled off. Again, a 1-2. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. So they go down without a whimper here. We'll go now to the top of the third. It's the Braves 2 and the Cardinals nothing.
Welcome back to Truist Park, home of the Braves, who have proven to have one of the best pitching staffs in baseball this year. Coming into this game, they rank among the best teams in the league in strikeouts and hits allowed, which is no doubt an indication that they have a lot of depth on this staff. One member of the coaching staff reiterated that most teams realistically have only 2 or 3 dominant arms, if that. But we're extremely fortunate. We've got so many talented guys that we're really confident in throwing out there in just about any situation. Matt?
Leading off for the Cardinals.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
The center fielder.
Ready now is Harrison Bader, and he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. Here's the first pitch to him. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
I think I'd take that one too. It's 0-2 now. Skied into very shallow right. Aaron is over a few steps as he puts it away for the first out. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see there, he sits in 4th place in that department in the National League. 1 out, base is empty, and the pitcher digs in next. It'll be Jack Flaherty. And now pitch on the way.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
Nope, that's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this ball is popped up, drifting back behind the mound. And he'll squeeze this one for the second out.
Now batting, Ozzie Smith.
Now at the plate, Ozzie Smith, second appearance here. He grounded out to start the ball game. First pitch of the AB now. Hey. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Looks at a knuckleball that finds the bottom of the strike zone.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just out of the zone, but something.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Cardinals. They trail things here 2-0. So in now is the Atlanta pitcher, Phil Niekro, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. First offering. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
I got a ball,
and there's ball 1. One and two now to the Braves pitcher.
2 strikes.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the
10.
ultimate challenge pitch. And for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
So now to the plate, Chipper Jones. Shoots this one over to first. He's right there, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The batter, number 1, second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
Ready to take his hacks again. Ozzie Albies blasted a 2-run homer in his last at-bat.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. Behind 0-2 now.
This could be a huge win for the guy on the mound if he's able to get out of this inning 1, 2, 3 and start fresh next inning with the middle of the order.
2 out, nobody on. Fouled away. Another 0-2 home. Ball 1, well below the zone. And it's fouled away. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They're up 2-0. At the plate now is Tommy Edman. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First offering on its way.
0-1. That's outside.
Two 2-0 count. The pitch.
Aye.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
Called strike, and that'll run it full.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
And he fouls this one off. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Back Kept the middle and in for a base hit. So the inning's underway with the Cardinals getting their leadoff hitter on base.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
At the plate now, Michael Lee, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one.
Hey, this is a perfect opportunity for them to get on the board right now. Leadoff man has done his job. Now the middle of the order gets their shot at the plate.
I think I'd take that one too. It's 0-2 now.
Good speed at first and good speed with the guy at the dish. Going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, got to get rid of it quick.
Ready with the 0-2. Hit in the air down the right field line. Aaron is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning.
The first baseman, number 25, Mcguire.
Now the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, Mcguire, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. As he'll watch a knuckleball that dances its way in there for strike one.
Hey, that's a quality take right there. He knows the pitcher's trying to get him to hit a ground ball and roll two.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
If you're on the mound right there and you're getting a swing and a breaking ball off the plate, do not be shocked if he's tucked something up under this guy's chin hot right here.
The next 0-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Justice is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
The catcher, number 4, Yadier Molina.
Stepping in once again is Yadier Molina. He doubled his last time up.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run, get you a ribby.
And he gets ahead with a screwball that's in there for strike one.
Rock solid performance up to this part of the ball game right now. One of the keys, 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you do that, you really make the hitter swing at the pitch you want them to swing at.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch in the air out to straightaway left. Justice will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Cards leave 1. They're still down. It's 2-0. Welcome back to Truist Park, just outside Atlanta, as we send it down to check in with Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Now to the plate, here is David Justice.
For the Braves, the left fielder, David Justice.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike one. Fouled off. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
The 1-2.
As a pitcher right there, do not be surprised if he throws the same exact pitch. He was lucky to foul that one off.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Looking up is the center fielder. Adios, pelota. Solo shot to right center. Number 35 now on the season, as the Braves have opened up a 3-0 lead.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in the game.
To the plate now, Hank Aaron.
The right fielder.
As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-0. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch.
I got 2-1 the count.
Well, I'll tell you, if he wants to turn things around, that pitch is one he's going to have to start locating a lot better.
Pitch on the way.
That's ball 3.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. There's ball 4.
Ball 4.
And don't forget, he gave up a long ball earlier in this inning, so you can understand why he wasn't too aggressive with him there. When he got him to 3-1, he wasn't too anxious to challenge him.
So next to bat will be Eddie Matthews. Flew out in his only at-bat so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it.
Count
With
1-0.
this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Here it comes, 1-0.
2-0.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
Now the 2-0. 2 balls and a strike to count. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Popped up, but this will land untouched.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
That misses, and it's going to set up a big pitch now, 3-2.
Gotta believe that runner from first is going to be in motion, especially in this situation. As an offensive player, just hit something hard because those defenders are going to be moving.
Got him.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
At the plate, Andrew Jones. Facility off a slider too low, ball 1. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. The 1-0. Pitch out.
2-0.
Nothing doing. And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. Aaron stands at first with one out. Three and 0 now. Freddie Freeman there. He'll hit next. Here it comes, the 3-0. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with one away.
And things are not looking good here in the 4th inning. That's the second walk of the frame. Good time for the catcher to go out to the mound and have a chat with this guy to give him a little breather.
Couple of runners on base with one down, and that brings in Freddie Freeman. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Runners are at first and second with one away. That's wide, 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Down low, and the clock thickens here. 3-0.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Here's the 3-0 pitch. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Here comes the Cardinal manager up out of the dugout out to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he will curiously make his way to the dugout after what has to be considered a very brief appearance. Adam Wainwright answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. William Contreras will be the first to meet him here, and he'll do so in an enviable situation indeed. Bases loaded and only one out now. Wainwright comes set and delivers. And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. And the runners will stay put here on ball 1. 3 runs, just 2 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Fouled away. The 1-1 home. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now.
Bill Necro.
Stepping in now, Phil Necro, as Wainwright's able to jump ahead of him here with strike 1.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach, but if they can't score anymore here, the other guys feel like the door's still open.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
And another foul ball.
He put himself in a good position jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
Another one sent foul. The 0-2. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. One for the Braves in the inning, and it comes courtesy of the long ball. We're through 4. It's now 3-0 Atlanta. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only one of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
Thank you, Heidi. First pitch coming. Here it is. He'll chase one up around the letters here for strike 1.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Skied into straightaway right. Aaron will wait on it. 1 gone.
The third baseman, number 13, Matt Carpenter.
1 away now, and here's Matt Carpenter. Now the pitch.
Hey.
The windup and the 0-1. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. High and deep to right. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Up next for the Cardinals.
So close, but not enough on the fly ball there, and that's a story these guys have heard before as we take a look at the list of teams with the fewest home runs this year. And you can see the bad news right there. They rank dead last among the 15 National League teams in that category. So the bases are empty here with 2 gone, and in to bat next, one of the fastest players in all of baseball, Harrison Bader. First pitch of the AB on its way. A ball and no strikes.
Outside.
Now the 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Man, he's in control of all his weapons right here. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Hit in the air to shallow center. Center fielder coming on. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Down in order go the Cardinals. They trail in this one 3-0. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Chipper Jones.
Shortstop, Chipper.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. That evens it up 1-1. Wainwright, a native of Georgia. This is his 16th season at the major league level, and obviously that alone reflects the incredible career he's put together.
Yeah, and he's had to continue to evolve and adjust as a ball player. To stay in the league that long, 15 years, I can't begin. He's on the short list. There's not many guys who make it a year, 2 years, maybe max. I would wonder what the average length is of guys in the big leagues, but to stay in this game 15 years screams to being a great teammate and being willing to constantly adjust.
Ozzie Albies waits on deck. No leadoff walk just yet as that finds the strike zone and the count comes full at 3-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The payoff pitch one more time. And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
So up steps Ozzie Albies. He's 1 for 2 in this one. First pitch coming from Wainwright. And this one's in the dirt. And that'll move the runner up to second as it takes away the double play possibility. Jones leads off second with nobody out. And a slow curveball in there for strike 2. And it's a productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet up to third here.
The left fielder, number 23, David Justice.
Now a man at third with 1 away, and that'll bring up David Justice. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Grounded to first, scooped up, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The right fielder, number 44, hey, Aaron.
The next to bat for Atlanta, Hank Aaron. It was a walk in his last trip. First delivery to him, and a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
With the runner on third, 2 outs, base open, and a good hitter at the plate, you have to be smart and not give in. If you walk this guy, so what? It's a lot worse if you give him a ball that he can hurt you on.
The 1-0 delivery. And he takes a called strike 1. A ball and 2 strikes now.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive and a run. Going to have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
The 1-2. Hit hard on the ground to second. Over to first, and that retires the side. So no runs here, no base hits, no errors, and a runner left. 5 innings complete. It's the Braves 3 and the Cardinals nothing. Stan Musial is out of the dugout now as it looks like he'll come on and hit for the pitcher, Wainwright. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. As he can't get a barrel on the knuckleball that time, it's strike 1. Musial is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box.
Yeah, one of the best hitters and truly blessed by the gods, but I don't think people realize the amount of time and effort this guy has put into honing his craft to become one of the great hitters in our sport.
Stepping in next, Ozzie Smith. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike one.
Well, obviously somebody was hooting with the Owls last night. This entire roster, they've showed up for the first game of this road trip and are getting absolutely boat raced.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Well, that's a nice base hit right there. Way to break up the rhythm. That was almost 8 in a row. This guy was starting to get his bearings about him on the mound. Had to break it up.
Into the box, Tommy Edman. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Throw over to first. A dive, but he's back. The 1-0.
Hey.
Runners on first with 1 down.
Hey.
1-2. Knuckleball, and he can't pull the trigger. It's a called strike 3 for out number 2.
He's not going to feel good about that at bat, nor should he. You have to want to swing the bat, but he just stood there and looked at 4 straight pitches. Hopefully, we'll see him get a little bit more aggressive next time.
Standing in now, Michael Lee. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Steal. 1-0 count. Here it is. Strike taken. The throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
That's a great call from the dugout to put the runner in motion that time. With 2 outs and a good hitter at the plate, it's a pretty low-risk play. If he's out, you still got the same good hitter leading off the next inning. But if he's safe, he's in scoring position and a lot easier to drive in.
The 1-1 home. Misses for the second ball.
Sitting in a good spot right here. 2 ball, 1 strike count is yet to see a fastball. Have to be sitting on one right here.
The 2-1. Seared down the first baseline. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. 1 left for the Cardinals. They trail it here 3-0.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention.
New
please.
pitcher to tell you about, and it's a guy drafted number 6 overall out of North Carolina in 2006, the 6'6" lefty Andrew Miller. Now to the plate, Eddie Matthews. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
The third baseman, Eddie Matthews.
First pitch on its way.
Counts 1-0.
Miller is a guy known for his lights-out stuff. He tends to rack up strikeout numbers at a very high rate. However, he does at times get wild. Walks have come back to bite him on more than one occasion.
You know, it's not uncommon, Matty V, for a relief pitcher to come in with really good stuff. And it seems like he's either really hit and miss. He'll rack up a lot of strikeouts, but if he's not quite on, he'll also rack up a lot of base on balls, and that can cause a pitching coach and a manager to really start to pull their hair out.
Here's the 2-0. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. And this one's going to
Down to
bounce up to the
3-1.
plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now. Andrew Jones waits on deck. The 3-1.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
Three-two pitch. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Long run for the right fielder. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first down.
Fielder,
and with that, we give you a look here at what's happening in the race in the National League Central.
Jones.
Next to stand in is Andrew Jones. It was a walk in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball for Miller as he jumps ahead, 0-1. Cardinals are going to get something going in the bullpen now as a left-hander has begun to get loose. One out, nobody on. Swing and a ball hard hit toward deep right. And that'll get down out there near the wall. He'll get it into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
The first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
So next up will be Freddie Freeman, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. It was a walk in his last trip. Now the 0-1. Popped him up. Molina shading to his right, and that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the catcher, William Contreras.
The batter will be William Contreras. Runner in scoring position with two gone. First pitch on its way. As he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball one. Up around the letters with that one for ball two.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Now the 2-0. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Here's the game within the game. You have a better matchup on deck. You got a 3-1 count in this situation. Don't be afraid to put him on base and attack the next guy.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
Up next for Atlanta, the pitcher.
So here is Phil Niekro. He went down on strikes last time up.
And you can live with punching out with the bases empty, but in his last at bat with 2 runners in scoring position, you cannot go down not putting the ball in play. Too much on the line, too many ribby opportunities out there to swing and miss in that spot. Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
That's in there, base hit. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away.
He came to play today. Not just only on the bump right there. He's thrown the ball well, but on the offensive side of the ball, he's able to contribute and help this offense put itself in position to score some more runs.
At the plate now, Chipper Jones. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low, it's ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
Jones at third. Contreras over at second. Negro on at first with 2 down. 2-1 after the foul ball there.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Late swing there at the breaking ball. Must have been looking for something else.
Hey, that's the kind of swing you'd like to see a guy take with the bases loaded. He's going for the downs.
Three and 2 now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Bases are loaded here, 2 down. And it's fouled away. Soft grounder left side. Reined in. Throw to first is going to be in time, and the Braves rally comes up short as that's out number 3. Braves will strand 3, but they lead it 3-0. Here's the cleanup hitter, Mcguire. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th.
Mcguire.
First pitch on the way. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The windup and the 0-1. Heading out towards shallow right. Aaron has to come in a few steps, but he has it for out number 1.
The catcher, number 4, Yadier Molina.
Next, it'll be Yadier Molina. He flew out in his last AB. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, the guy on the mound is absolutely pounding the zone, and that's why he's been able to stay and pitch deep into this game.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
The 7th inning is one of those innings when you might start seeing some warning signs from your starters that they're reaching the end of their rope, but that's not the case here. He looks really solid to me.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Into the windup and the pitch. 0-2 pitch is a curveball that misses 1-2. Pops this one up. Freeman has room in foul territory. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, left fielder, Tyler O'Neill.
And now in the box, Tyler O'Neill. No hits to this point. Now the first pitch. And a high strike there, 0-1.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys try and play above their pay grade. Know who the best players are in the lineup and try and get on base to set them up.
And he fouls this one off.
Boy, he's been great in this one. He's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. This is in the air out to right field. Aaron is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. Still down 3-0. Kwang Young Kim will take over on the mound to start the bottom of the 7th.
Number 33, Kwang Young Kim.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and set to go is the second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
The second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
First offering. Oh, the strike on the outer half, 0-1. Albies with a 1-1 count now. The 1-1 home. This pitch is popped up, and this is going to get down. It's a foul ball.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
A bouncer to the left side. And a good throw gets him one gone.
Now batting, the left fielder, David Justice.
Now to bat, David Justice. He grounded out last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Whoa, that's down.
One out, nobody on. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch. And a swing and a miss, so the NL's leading hitter is set down on strikes, and there are two gone. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
So now to the plate, Hank Aaron, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. A ball and a strike.
Hey, find a way right here. 2 outs. This guy has come in throwing bullets. If he can get this team into the dugout right here with another donut and they regroup, start passing the baton a little bit, we got ourselves some action.
2 out, nobody on. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Long run for the center fielder. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Down in order go the Braves. They lead it 3-0.
Leading off for the Cardinals, the third baseman, Carpenter.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch as he hits one on a line to left field, and that'll get down for a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch, and it's early trouble here this half of the inning.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make an out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on this defense.
So that'll bring in Harrison Bader. As you'll watch a knuckleball that finds the zone for strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. and a good curveball gets him swinging for out number 1.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Dylan Carlson will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 3, Dylan Carlson.
He's set. Here it comes. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. One and one.
1-1.
Carpenter leads off first with 1 away. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
He didn't get him to offer at that pitch right there, but that big 12-6 curveball is definitely part of the reason he's having such good success in this one.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Aaron is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
The batter, number 1, shortstop Ozzie Smith.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Ozzie Smith singled in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. The 0-1. Pulled toward right center field. Right fielder giving chase. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Cards leave 1. They trail in this one 3-0. Daniel Ponce de Leon is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 32.
Bottom of the inning now, and standing in is the veteran third baseman, Eddie Matthews.
The third baseman, Eddie.
First offering.
Matthews.
Slapped hard the opposite way, but this will be speared at third, and that was self-defense all the way.
Fielder,
One gone.
25, Andrew Jones.
And now Andrew Jones, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. 2-0 now. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Edman ranging into the outfield. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
Next to dig in, Freddie Freeman, 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Fouled off. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Bader has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. Braves are set down 1-2-3, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Set to start the 9th in this one, and that'll bring in Tommy Edman. First delivery to him. And now the second pitch of the inning will be his 100th of the ball game. The windup and the 0-1. This is lifted out to left. Justice is there. One quick out to start inning number 9.
Now batting, right fielder, Michael.
Digging in will be Michael Lee. He bounced out last time up.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Aaron is right there as he takes it for the second out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Mcguire.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Mark Mcguire. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
First offering. Starts him out with a good dancing knuckleball for a strike.
Hey, he's been able to pound that zone all night, working that outer half of the plate. That's why he's having so much success.
That pitch is out.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Taken, called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Swing and a miss as they definitely had him reaching for that one, and this ball game is over.
Wow, not only are complete games rare in this day and age of Major League Baseball, but a complete game shutout. This guy was in total command from the first inning through the 9th. Totally dominant in this one.
And tonight's ends as a 3-0 shutout win. The Braves jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Phil Niekro earned his 9th win of the year. Jack Flaherty couldn't escape the 4th inning as he slapped with the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Atlanta Braves, 3 runs, 4 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For St. Louis, no runs, 4 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 38 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Truist Park, 41,500. The Braves thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely.